Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? Welcome to a brand new Fallout 76 news video. And just a short one today. Bethesda have shared a few extra details about what we've got to look forward to over the next few weeks and months. So let's take a look. Okay then, so shining new inside the vault blog post, starting off with a very pretty camp somebody's put together. Not convinced about the bits that are floating, but it's pretty. I like it. Unusual for a Toxic Valley camp, that as well. Normally I'm not a big fan of the location, it's not the prettiest in the game. Anyway, moving on to the actual information. So first up we have a little recap on Fallout World. So nothing new here, obviously, as we've already covered the patch in extensive detail. So if you're interested in catching up on all of the ins and outs, I'll link some videos that you can pursue with all the details. Of course, I'll also link this blog post down below as well, so if you want to take a look at everything going on down here, you can. And we've got a little overview video here as well, and a couple of links as well to previous Inside the Vaults and patch notes and so on and so forth. So, on to the new stuff. There is more to come. While Fallout Worlds has only been live for about a week, we're already hard at work on 2 more patches that we're planning to release for Fallout 76 this year. We're currently aiming to release the first of those in October, and it will be focused on bringing some spooky Halloween fun to the game, as well as a new wave of bug fixes. So Bethesda announced a while ago that we'll be getting a new Halloween-themed seasonal event to replace Mischief Night after that was sadly irretrievably broken, I think was the gist of it. But the general gist of the new one is it's going to be a Halloween Scorch theme event, much like the Christmas one, except instead of Christmas outfits, they'll be running around in Halloween outfits, and you'll collect stuff from these fancily dressed, presumably legendary Scorch, and you'll use them to go trick-or-treating at players' camps. So beyond that, they haven't shared a great deal more details, but we will find out the ins and outs of that, no doubt, in coming weeks, so do watch out for that. It should be very, very interesting. Looking forward to that. They usually have a good laugh with Halloween, so should be a good event. Looking forward to it. And beyond that, the second update is our December update, and alongside new game content, hell yeah, we're also looking to implement a variety of community-requested quality of life improvements. Currently, we're hoping to kick off our next round of public test server playtesting for the December update in early autumn, and we'll have more details to share with you about both updates in the coming weeks. So yeah, the December update we kind of knew was coming. It's going to be the largest one for the rest of the year, and the last one prior to, obviously, at the start of 2022. Quality of life improvements, always welcome. They've done a few updates along those lines this year. They've really, really ramped that up. So there's been some very, very cool changes. Hopefully this will be on a similar kind of level to the previous sets of quality of life changes, which are really, really cool. So definitely looking forward to that. And the new content, of course, is going to include new events and stuff themed around the Amongst the Stars stuff, so probably Zayton themed, alien themed, so it should be interesting. That's already available on the year-long roadmap that they released way back when, in about March I think it was, so very, very cool. And of course, no mention yet, but in the early part of next year, hopefully, but certainly next year sometime, we've got obviously a whole range of updates, I'm sure, but the big one being Expeditions, which we've not heard anything about in a while, probably because it's proving to be larger and more challenging than they hoped, but they did mention it at the summer event, so looking forward to that one as well next year. But yeah, looking forward to a couple of new updates later on this year to sort of round things out with a bit more gameplay stuff and some quality of life improvements are always going to be welcome. Definitely ready for something to spice up the play, always good. So, last but not least for the day, Hunt for the Treasure Hunter. And once again, this should be, I think, judging by the community calendar, the last Hunt for the Treasure Hunter of the year. So we'll have to wait until next year before we can carry on. They have added a number of, at least, Nuclear Winter rewards into the loot pool for Hunt for the Treasure Hunter. So those who missed out may want to take advantage of that, dive into this particular event while it's running over the course of this weekend, in the hope that you can grab some of those rewards out of the pails. And of course, they've updated the contents of the pails in general over the course of the year a couple of times as well. So probably worth taking a look and seeing if you can grab those last few bits and pieces you might not have grabbed. I know there's plenty that I've still got to pick up. So, tremors beneath your feet can only mean one thing. The treasure hunter mole miners nearly ready to breach the surface of Appalachia. We're not sure why they're scavenging the wasteland for valuables, but they certainly aren't up to anything good. Dwellers, it's up to you to fight off any treasure hunters you spot during your adventures this weekend, and reclaim the gear they've plundered and send them fleeing back underground. As always, when you take down a treasure hunter mole miner, you'll be able to claim a mole miner pail that you can open to claim their loot for yourself. If you've got some extra caps to spare, you can also visit the vendors around Appalachia to pick up some empty mole miner pails, stop by a tinker's workbench and fill your empty pails, and then open them to get even more goodies. Actually tends to be a more reliable way of getting them, particularly if you go for the mid-tier mole miner pails. You get your most bang for the buck. Some other good information for you if you're looking for a place to find them. Morgantown's always a good place. There's usually a good few spawns around there. Helvetia tends to be pretty lucky. The power stations are a good bet as well. Basically looking for anywhere that has a relatively dense number of enemies in a small area. The more enemy spawns, the more likely you are to run into treasure hunter mole miners. We've added several new rewards to the Hunt for the Treasure Hunter loot pool, including Cursed Sickle. Interesting. Probably going to be a wall hanger, that one. As well as plans for items you can build in your camp. So be on the lookout for treasure hunter mole miners to maximise your chances of getting the new rewards before the event ends on Monday. So that's cool. There's additional stuff beyond everything I mentioned before as well, which is always welcome. So well worth diving into this one. I shall be scouring Appalachia for this one later on this evening, in fact. So do join us on live stream for that one. It'll be good fun. And of course, we've all got the season to plough on with as well. So the start and end times for Hunt for the Treasure Hunter: 12 PM Eastern Time, which is 4 PM UTC or 5 PM actual time in the UK. Starting today, Thursday 16th even, if I can actually read, of September, and it's running through until the same time on Monday. So dive in while you got the chance this weekend. So there we go. A couple of new updates coming in the next few weeks. It should be good. I'm looking forward to hearing more about that. New events in particular, new things to sink our teeth into will be fun. And of course the quality of life changes. And Hunt for the Treasure Hunter, last one for the year, kicking off today as well. It should be a good laugh. So, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you found this useful and informative. If you did, please do consider dropping subs and likes for me. I do very, very much appreciate it. Social media links, merch store, and channel memberships all available down below the video as well. If you're interested in supporting the channel that way, it really, really helps out, and I very much appreciate it. Massive thanks to everyone who's done that. And as I say, do join us for the live streams as well, playing Fallout, of course. Going to be picking up Deathloop probably again next week, so I'm having a lot of fun with that. You can catch up if you'd like. And tomorrow we'll be joining Mad Queen over on her channel for some tabletop D20 Fallout as well, which should be good fun. So do come and join us for that one. Look out for the notifications. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.